It's 4 a.m. somewhere. Either Brent hasn't gone to sleep or I just waken up. But regardless, it's 4 a.m. I'm your, I guess, host of this 4 a.m. hour. Brent, don't do that. I'm gonna yawn. I would be, the trash man, Andrew. Also known as the ultimate shit poster, as we learned today that I'm a Danganronpa character.
Yeah, you were doing the pose.
Because I just have this instinct when I take pictures, I just do the pose. And with me, I have the meme maker himself,
Yes,
Brent.
the meme maker. Hello, how's it going?
So, Brent, what are you doing up at 4 a.m.?
Well, let me tell you, I got a lot of stuff going on at 4 a.m. I played a little bit more Judgment. About 3 hours ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
I was right at the end of Chapter 2, and I was just getting ready to walk into the VR board game room.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, because I think you said something about how, you get a lot of money doing that.
So later on, when you get, some later on in the later boards, if you play it right, you can walk out easily with, 1,000,000 yen.
Damn, okay.
It's easily breakable, and it's a fun time.
Yeah, so I haven't walked in there yet, but I'm I finished off a bunch of stuff recently, kind of waiting for Astral Chain to come out. Let me get back to something that I've been playing, try to finish it up.
Astral Chain. Yeah. Oh, that comes out 5 days, isn't it?
Yep, on Friday.
See, I haven't pre-ordered it. And part of me wants to pick it up day one. But I can't afford it right now.
Yeah, I got it pre-ordered at Best Buy. Should be getting here while I'm at work. Super excited for that. Yes, I just played a little bit of that. It's still pretty good. I'm liking the story. I'm kind of wondering where it's going so far. I found that ninja guy who says "believe it" at the end of all of his sentences.
I think it's Ryan something. I can't.
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. It's I think it's a white guy or something. But he was he was hanging off the side of a building.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you found me with my ultimate camouflage." I'm like, "Oh, you weren't that hard to spot,
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Then, so something else came out. Metal Wolf Chaos. Are you familiar with Metal Wolf Chaos?
No. Please tell me about it.
All right. So, back when the original Xbox was coming out in Japan, Microsoft wanted to get some Japanese game developers to make some games for it. One of them was From Software, the makers of Dark Souls. They made a game called Metal Wolf Chaos, where you play as the President of the United States piloting a mech to defeat the evil Vice President.
Is it the Dark Souls of Metal Gear Solid games?
Sure.
Look, I'm just saying, these sound like Metal Gear, right? That's why I was just hold
on. So it never came out in the West.
All right.
And it kind of became like a meme game because all of the dialogue is in English and everything, and it has a really funny dub, but Devolver Digital and some other company put it out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, and I played a little bit of that, the new port.
Based Devolver Digital.
Yeah, so kind of from a port standpoint, it's fine. It's an original Xbox game. It's locked to 30 FPS, probably because some of the game logic is kind of based on that.
Right.
So there's that, and it really does play like a game from that era, so it's not, the deepest thing ever. It's not, it doesn't play horribly or anything. It plays just fine. And yeah, so the port overall is fine, but the game's pretty fun. It's the whole draw of it is it's incredibly wacky story and it's English script. So you'll have the president, he jumps out of the front of the White House just shouting, "Let's party!"
So it's Bill Clinton. Okay, so we're in the 90s.
I think it's in the 2040s or something like that.
Oh, so it's future Bill Clinton. Got it.
Yeah. The game opens up with this opening text monologue that's "Freedom is dead in America."
Oh no.
And talking about how the vice president is taking over the country, the evil vice president Richard Hawke. He has his own mech, and the president pilots Metal Wolf Chaos. And he's trying to take America back. And it's it's very much like a game or a story that's set in America made by people who only know America like through pop culture and the news and stuff.
So would you say the president's trying to make America great again?
Yeah. Actually, the website Devolver Digital made for this game is Mech America Great Again. Yeah. So like I enter this one level and it's on Alcatraz because they're charging the Alcatraz cannon to destroy San Francisco, and so you have to go stop them, and then you get on the island and the president's like, I'll smash this harder than a Florida recount. And just stuff like that. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I know there's a part, I think it's like when you get to Miami, where they talk about the white slavery. Look, how they're shipping 1,000 people a day to other countries to further the advancement of white slavery.
Like, I'm kind of having a little bit of G Gundam flashbacks here when you said the Alcatraz cannon, because I'm just remembered the Statue of Liberty cannon.
The Statue of Liberty cannon.
Just watch G Gundam; it's great.
I should. I have it saved on a hard drive. But yeah, it's a fun, goofy mech game. It's like $25. PC port runs great. Don't know about PS4 or Xbox One. Haven't heard anything about it. But yeah, it's a pretty solid port.
Like, I really want to pick this up now. It seems like a fun time.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's just pretty goofy and like it plays pretty solid too.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely recommended. So last episode I talked about Shadow Hearts 2.
Yes, the furry Boy Scout man.
Yes, where you fight the founder of the Boy Scouts wearing a fursuit. What I didn't know is that whenever you beat him and finish that side quest, you get him as a summon.
Okay.
Yeah, and he just kind of comes out and like, I'm trying to remember. I think he hits the enemy with a hammer or something. I don't know. But I think I stopped right before the whole side quest, like, sweep and, finishing the game and stuff. I did all the side quests except for one of them, which was just a little too hard because it did the whole thing where, hey, we're gonna force you to use party members that maybe you haven't leveled up all the way and stuff like that. It's really bad. Like so every character has their own side quest, right? And it's not too bad, but this one that I was doing, it's for your party member. His name is Joachim. He is the vampire professional wrestler.
Oh yes, the John Cena family.
Yep. And you have to fight his master, and his master makes a 100-story tall boxing ring tower. And you're climbing up all of the floors of the tower. And once you get to the end, every single party member has like their own floor that they do by themselves. I got all the way to the end, and then I died, and I'm like, all right, I'm just not going to do it. I finished it, though. It's a pretty good game. I mentioned how it continues off of the bad ending of Shadow Hearts 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of soured on that, but after beating this game, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that little fact. I won't say why, but I think it does something really interesting.
So the more you describe this game to me, is this just bo the game? That's
no, Bobo is like Bobo is more chaotic, I would say.
Like you tell me there's the 104 like boxing ring tower.
Oh yeah,
that just sounds like something straight out of Bobo. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, the game is like goofy as hell, and every single enemy you fight on that tower has a plate of curry on their head. I don't know why, and they're all wearing a thong. It's like whatever.
Are you sure you weren't just watching Bobo? Because it sounds like Bobo.
I'm pretty sure I was pressing buttons and stuff was happening.
Interactive Bobo.
The Bobo Bandersnatch.
We could be onto something. Hold on.
Yeah, all right. We'll talk with Netflix.
Oh, no. We gotta go to Disney Plus. That's where the money's at.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's, like the final dungeon is, like, fine. It's like a standard final dungeon. Like, oh, here's a puzzle you have to do and kind of build everything up. And really good ending. Good final boss. Overall, the game is still pretty easy. I think I might have mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Last week. It's not too difficult. Like, I only really ever died on that one side quest, and that was about it. Yeah, but really solid game. It's probably one of my favorite PS2 games. Real good stuff.
Nice.
So before we get into the Fire Emblem talk...
You mean Fire
Yes.
Emblem?
I only got 4 chapters into Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I am at the end of the Black Eagles route, but because I went in unprepared, not knowing the last two chapters were connected, I'm like, well, shit, I gotta plan this.
Yeah.
Haven't planned anything, haven't launched my, attack. So...
Yeah, so, because I blitzed through a visual novel called Higurashi When They Cry.
I've been seeing you memeing about this, like, the past, 2 weeks.
Do you know anything about it?
No.
Okay. So, Higurashi When They Cry is a visual novel that started to come out in Japan in, 2002, I want to say.
17 years ago.
Yep. Yeah, it just turned 17 years old. And so, it was released episodically at Comiket over the course of, 4.5 years. It has a total of 8 chapters. I got, earlier in the year, back in May, I got, 2 chapters in, because I'm I really loved the author's other work called Umineko When They Cry, and later this year, Sakonia When They Cry is going to get a simultaneous English and Japanese release. I'm like, cool, I want to try getting through this. And, I kind of put it on hold for a bit, and then I'm like, I should really get back to this. And I blitzed through chapters 3 through 8 in the course of, 3-4 weeks.
Right.
Yeah, so it takes place in June of 1983 in, a really small Japanese town called Hinamizawa. And
is this going to be part 4? Is this JoJo's?
No.
Is there a serial killer? Is David Bowie in Japan?
Okay, wait, let me continue for a bit.
That sounds like a yes. Hold on here.
So, this small town, it's less than 2,000 people live there, and...
So it's Twin Peaks.
Kinda.
Is this Twin Peaks and JoJo Part 4 mixed together? Hold on now.
Every year they have a festival called the Watanagashi Festival. It's to celebrate their local deity and stuff. But for the last 4 years, every Watanagashi, one person has died and another person has gone missing.
Dun dun dun.
And it's kind of presented as you're playing a game with the author, trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
And yeah, so I blitzed through that chapter. I kind of started at the beginning of chapter 3 and got all the way through chapter 8. It's pretty good. I like it a whole lot. I don't like it as much as Umineko, the author's later work that he would release after this. But I think it's still a super solid read and everything. I really like the cast of characters. I thought the mystery was pretty good, even though I was surprised I was even able to find it out on my own. It's and also kind of pretty easily too.
Was it David Bowie?
Yes, actually, it was David Bowie.
See, I knew it.
Yeah, this is what he was doing in '83. He was going to this small Japanese town and killing people.
I mean, that sounds like something Kira would do.
Yeah. So I really liked it. I think it's super solid. Might be one of my favorite visual novels of all time. But I do have some issues with it, and mainly is that the first 3 chapters. So it's kind of... Each chapter basically starts back at the beginning of the story with events slightly different, so you see more of the mystery.
Right.
And the first 3 chapters have a lot of slice of life stuff that is not very interesting.
Okay.
To the point where I was holding down the text skip button a lot because I just wasn't interested at all in what was going on.
So it's a beta switch at chapter 4? Is that what you're getting at?
What do you mean? Well, okay, so Chapter 4 is when... Chapter 4 is a weird, side story thing, but then after that, they kind of cut way back on the slice of life stuff and kind of get more into the meat of the story and what's going on.
Ah, okay.
And sort of each chapter after that, but the first 3 chapters have a lot of slice of life stuff, and sometimes the humor that it attempts isn't very funny at all. And I'm fine with that because the rest of the story is so solid, but it just feels really weird. It's it's hey, you're obviously trying this joke, but you're kind of maybe dragging it out a little too long, and it's not very funny in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably one of my biggest complaints with it. One of the other ones is that the release of this series is so goddamn confusing because with Umineko, you go on either Steam, GOG, or Manga Gamer. It's like the company that puts it out. And Umineko, you get that one is also 8 episodes.
Okay.
And they're divided into the questions arc, which is the first 4, and the answers arc, which is the last 4. And you just buy those 2 arcs, then you have them all.
Right.
So with Higurashi, they had an original English release back in 2010 that was criticized for being like the first couple chapters being pretty bad in terms of like a translation. Mm-hmm. So they started porting them over to a new engine, completely retranslating them and everything, and putting them on Steam. That started back in 2012, and they've released the chapters sort of piece by piece, and only 7 of the 8 chapters are on Steam right now. Which, yeah, it's a complete mess, and it's like, it's been 7 years and they're still not all there. Like, it's been a while. So I had to read the old version of Chapter 8, which the old version of Chapter 8 is fine. It, like, the translation is kind of rough in some spots. I talked a bit about it on Twitter, and it was, whenever they refer to, because it takes place in 1983, they constantly refer to it as like the 58th year of the Showa era, and they just don't say 1983. And I'm sitting here like,
no,
what? Like, you could just say 1983, man. I don't know how long this.
We need to know which Godzilla era we're in. All right, I appreciate that.
I'm like, I have no fucking idea when the Showa era is. And so it's like, yeah, that was like a little rough, and it's like a little rough in some spots. But overall, really solid. I also played chapters 1 through 7 with something called the 7th mod.
Right.
So in Japan, these have console ports. Higurashi and Umineko, Higurashi specifically, was on PS2, then later on PS3. I think it just came out on Switch in Japan. And so what these do is that they go in and they change all of the art assets, because you can go to the Steam page for Higurashi right now and you'll see all of the backgrounds are like photos put through like a couple of Photoshop filters, like real life photos.
Oh, nice.
And all of the character art, Manga Gamer commissioned some new character art from like a different artist for the Steam versions, but then also you can have the original character art drawn by the author. And I find his later art charming, and like Umineko and stuff, but some of his early stuff here is really rough looking, especially on the coloring front. They just like look really weird and kind of jarring.
Okay.
So it swaps out all the art assets and adds the voice acting from those versions. And the voice acting's fine. I overall like it. I think it does add a lot to it. But then, I read Chapter 8 without all of that, and yeah, I was completely fine with it. So yeah, overall, it's a really solid visual novel that I like a whole lot. Definitely recommend it out there for anyone looking for a good, like mystery story and stuff. So now that kind of got that out of the way, there's something both of us have played.
Does it involve fire and emblems?
Yes, in fact, I believe it does. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We could also call it Hot Crest.
Hot Crest triple apartment.
Yeah, Hot Crest triple apartment is what we've been playing.
You got the ebony hawks, the
ebony hawks,
teal tigers, the piss antelope.
The piss antelope. The piss antelope.
Yeah, look. I was thinking yellow, and for some reason, piss was the first thing that came to mind.
All right. So Fire Emblem Three Houses came out.
Right.
This is something that I did not know that I was going to end up getting, because my entire Fire Emblem experience is the first 10 hours of Awakening, I played that twice.
Hold on, what?
Yeah. So I try to get when I bought Fire Emblem Awakening back in like when did that game come out? 2012.
I believe I got a story about that release date, by the way. But continue.
Okay. I think I probably got it in like 2013. I tried to play it, got 10 hours in, I dropped it off, and then I remember towards the end of my senior year of high school, I'm like, oh shit, I should try to go back and play Fire Emblem Awakening. And I'm like, I remember jack shit. Let me just start at the beginning, I guess, and got 10 hours in and dropped it again, and that's my Fire Emblem experience.
Awakening is a decent game. You should give it another shot.
I should, yeah, definitely.
It was, yeah, looks like 2012 for Japan, which means it should have been February 2013 for us.
Okay.
So,
so I wasn't expecting to get this, and then I kept seeing videos of it, and people being like, "Wow, this game is so fantastic! It's really good," which was surprising because everyone kind of looked like they were shitting on it like before it came out.
Look, so we were shitting on it for a very good reason.
Yeah,
Intelligent screwed us over as Fates. Or If in Japan.
Yeah, I didn't buy Fire Emblem Fates.
I bought the collector's edition because I wanted all 3 games with a fucking cart intelligent system.
That was so idiotic.
Look, it's because they realized they made bank with Awakening so they could pull it off.
And then they were like, oh shit, you know what's really hot? Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know what does this? Pokemon. Yeah. So, like, I remember, like, everyone was worried, like, okay, is this gonna be split up like Fates was? Luckily, it wasn't.
No, it's one cart.
Yeah.
It's a good game. One cart.
Okay. Yep. So both of us, I believe we chose the Black Eagles.
You mean Best House?
Yeah, Best House.
Best House for different reasons. I don't want my, head chopped off by house leader. I just want to date the foreign girl.
Ah, yeah, Petra. Okay.
Best girl, Petra.
Petra's pretty great. It's a really solid house.
It is.
I like everyone in it, even Ferdinand.
Fucking Ferdinand.
Yeah, he's...
Have you done the support with Idolgar? The fucking C support? Where she mocks him? It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we should just go like our ancestors did. That will solve all of our problems. That's what you sound like. That's you.
Yeah. It's I'm really liking it so far. Like I said, I'm only 4 chapters in. I got super distracted by that visual novel. But you're way farther, right?
Yeah, I'm after the time skip. I'm in the last chapter.
Okay.
For Black Eagles. But like I said, I should have realized something was up when like a certain when the parallel was like, hey, this ends on this date. I'm like, huh. I'll be fine. I'll just buy items after this chapter. Moves on directly to the next chapter. Oh shit, I just used all my good items. Well, fuck. So, and here's the thing with the Black Eagle House, because I didn't really recruit any other students. I recruited a couple. So, as a whole, the Black Eagles lack a defense as a stat.
That's fine. Just got to go in hard.
Because you have like magic users. That makes up a good chunk of the house thinking about it.
Yes, actually.
Petra, being a speed character, nothing really good in, defense. Ferdinand, kind of. Casper's more of a skill. So, really, you don't really have any defense. So, I'm going in there, balls to the wall like I've done every map. So, let me just say, the last map's on fire. So this literally fire everyone.
This is fine.
You take damage every time you step on it, like at the turn starts. And I think it's like the fifth turn of the chapter, like Pegasus Knights, the Falco Knights spawn.
Oh no!
And for some reason they're my weakness. Like every time I fight them, they just kill me. I'm like, what is this? I need more bows. Oh, I only have 2 bow users. Oh no. But it's the difficulty that I've wanted out of a Fire Emblem again, that I kind of got with Fates with the Norhouse. but it's
Okay.
better because the plot makes sense this time.
The little bit I know about Fates, the plot for Fire Emblem Fates just like seems like a fucking mess.
So for Fates, little history. So Nintendo hires a mangaka to write the basic plot. So he creates an outline.
Right.
They then hire a
Okay.
team to write the rest of the plot to fill in the outline, and then they have another team to fill out the supports. So things don't match up.
The guy that wrote the supports wrote Senran Kagura. I think I just remembered that.
Yeah. So you know.
Okay. Okay.
So Fates is just
having a coherent writing staff that all talks to each other is pretty important.
I mean, is better than Miyamoto and his idea for Awakening.
Well, what was his idea for Awakening?
Put it on Mars. Future technology.
I don't know. That sounds kind of raw.
Look. All right, if he wants to do that, there's Advanced Wars or the War series for that. All right.
Advanced Fire Emblem.
Quiet you. As much as I want that idea. No. But anyway, so Three Houses is a fun time. Like, I've looked up the spoilers, so I already know the plot. I already know what's going to happen.
Okay.
It's still... So let's talk about how God Shattering Star just kind of ruined, like, video game music on YouTube.
Who?
So God Shattering Star, I believe is the title. It's the final map song for the Golden Deer.
Okay, yes.
Really, really baller song.
Okay.
Really good. I guess people just kept uploading to YouTube, and Nintendo's like, no. And just started
they
this
started
mass
putting
flag.
memes on the thumbnails.
Yeah, it's fantastic. But anyways.
Yeah, I really like all of the stuff kind of outside of the fighting, like all of the chatting with your students and tea time and cooking and all that stuff. Yes.
Have you seen the video where the guys hack like the Death Knight into tea time?
Yes, I have. That's hilarious.
It's great. Oh, it is fantastic. I love it.
I remember the first map that the Death Knight shows up. I'm like, oh shit! If I have everyone flank him at once, maybe this would work. Oh no, we all died.
So there's only so you're supposed to either steal the items or if you're playing the Golden Deer and you have the best magic user in the game. Dark Spikes. Anyways.
Oh yeah, is that Lith? How do you pronounce her name?
I don't remember. That's why I didn't say.
Lysithia or
Lysithia, who's
maybe.
Oh, dude, she's fucking broke. Like, I recruited her because she's fucking broken. Like, holy shit, she's broken.
Yeah. Yeah, like I really like all of the social stuff around it. Like, I like walking around the monastery and talking with everyone, seeing how they're doing.
Fishing.
Yes, fishing.
Mm-hmm. Fishing.
Yeah, it's a really good fishing minigame.
It is. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. I really like the cast so far. Like, even people outside of my house right now, because I haven't recruited anyone else.
Right.
I kind of like how, everyone, they kind of start off seeming like they're in, like kind of like this anime trope, but then, like there is more to them,
Yeah.
And everyone's surprisingly likable. Like, I thought I would hate Hubert, but no, I love Hubert. He's great.
Oh, you mean I'm gonna kill you? Support up. Be support. I'm gonna kill you. Support up.
Yeah. It's Hubert and Bernadetta's first support where she faints while standing up. I'm like, that was pretty funny.
Like, see, and that's, I think, one thing Fates was missing, because again, they had two different teams writing supports and writing the actual plot to the story.
Yeah.
So imagine that you have the same team write stuff, they can make these nice coherent.
Yeah, you can have characters.
Right, like characters can have personalities and they make sense and they match. It's really great just watching different characters, even in different houses, and if you have them recruit and get their supports.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see this variety of supports you have.
Yeah. So, Fire Emblem Fates. One of the things I want to ask.
Yeah.
Did you beat those games? Yeah.
Never touched Birthright.
Okay.
Got a little bit into Conquest. Got halfway through Revelation, and I was like, you know what, fuck these games. I'm just.
All right. So I was wondering.
Yeah.
How many of the female support ranks involve them not being able to cook?
I feel like there is a couple.
All right, if it's more than one, then like that's that. Yeah, I'm like, I get that that's a writing trope, but like
I feel like the maid has that one.
Okay.
I'm positive she does. I can't remember.
The maid that sounds like she's 40.
Maybe.
Am I thinking of the right one with the pink hair?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that being weird. Yeah, I was following someone on Twitter who was playing through Fire Emblem Fates, and I think he said it's like every single female support I've done so far has been them just not being able to cook, and I'm like, oh, that sounds fucking great.
Look, right. So my Fire Emblem waifu in that game was Crimson. She's a dragon rider, right? She's
Okay.
cool. I'm going to do some spoilers to your Brent. She dies in 2 of the 3 routes.
Oh.
So unless you pick Birthright, you don't get Crimson. You only get Crimson for 1 chapter in Revelation.
Wow.
The S support her, you have to break the game and glitch with the like random encounters on the map.
But you can S support her.
Yeah.
Why would they write an S support if the only way to get it is to break the game?
Because you're not supposed to know that she's going to die the next chapter.
I mean,
I knew ahead of time though. So
I would just put the S support UI there and then not even write it.
Oh, you mean like I really want to spoil something from V3. Can we put a spoiler warning somewhere or something?
When did Danganronpa V3 come out? That was 2016.
I don't know. It was pretty recent, wasn't it?
No. I'm trying to think. It was. I beat it on New Year's Eve. Before that, it was 20. Was it? Hold on. If it's 2016, then whatever. Let me check.
But you know what I'm talking about when I say V3.
Yes.
Because like
okay.
I thought I glitched something in the game when that happened, but we won't.
Well, the can't you like do that stuff in V3 in the free school mode though?
You can only go up to 2 though.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Man, what a great twist that was! I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, really good. It's yeah.
We'll do a Danganronpa spoiler cast at some point.
We should, yeah, definitely talk about how great V3 is.
You know, I don't know, like which one I prefer the most. Thinking about it,
I think I prefer V3 the most because I played Danganronpa 1 and I'm like, oh yeah, that was pretty fun. I played Danganronpa 2. My least favorite thing on Danganronpa 2 is when they go out of their way to try and explain the ending of Danganronpa 1.
They did do that.
Yeah, because it's like Danganronpa 1's ending is like really vague and kind of mysterious. But then they're like, man, this made a shit zillion dollars. We need to put out another one. And they're like, all right, explain this stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is way better when you didn't do that. But then V3 wrapped it back around.
But Byakuyo's fat. Why is he fat?
Well, we gotta find out. Like, why'd you put on, judging by the art, like 500 pounds?
Like, he is a big boy.
Yeah. But then by the end of V3, I'm like, oh, I'm totally fine with what you did in Danganronpa 2. That actually works really well.
I think, like, part of me wants to say 2 is my favorite. I don't know why.
I flip-flop between 2 and V3. I think I like V3 because its final chapter is so great.
That was another twist I did not...
either. Like, I had heard from people who had played the Japanese version or just, like, read spoilers, like, oh, this ending sucks so bad. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to see what the hell the ending is, and get to that. And then you get to the twist, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Look, at first I was kind of mad with a certain, 53rd incarnation of something. But then, after the whole twist was real, I'm like, okay, then.
Okay. Yeah, but then, like, you read 53rd incarnation or something, and then you're like, wait a minute.
Hold on here.
Hold on a sec. And you start connecting dots, and you're like, they don't work like that, but someone who isn't familiar with what that entails would probably put it like
Spike,
that.
shut us off, you clever bastards.
Yeah, Kadaka, you clever bastard.
I like how we went from talking about Fire Emblem to Danganronpa.
Well, do you have anything else to say on Fire Emblem?
I want to tell my awakening story.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
So, back when this game... So this is supposed to be like the last Fire Emblem game coming out. Because Intelligent Systems in the red, they're not making money, Fire Emblem's not selling. So this is one time Nintendo was like, maybe we should advertise these games with proper advertisements.
You know, that's a crazy idea. It just might work.
So this was around the time they were really pushing like eShop sales too.
Okay.
So I feel like Nintendo of America did like a shortage on the Awakening, like the physical release to sell it on the eShop.
Okay.
Because everywhere I went the day it came out did not receive a copy.
Okay.
In fact, the guy at GameStop lied to my face, saying, that's not released until tomorrow. I was like, dude, no. The fuck you talking about? I know what day it is. So, you know, the release date's scheduled tomorrow. I looked up on my phone, I was like, dude, no, it's today. I get an eShop right now. I was like, no, it's tomorrow. We don't have any. Which I bet you they fucking had some. Fuck you, GameStop. That's why you run out of business.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like you just don't get it like the day before. You totally have it there like several days before, whatever.
So anyways, like I finally found a place. So Best Buy, is why I love Best Buy, had one copy. Cause
nice.
I went like everywhere I could. I didn't think about going to Best Buy, so I went home. I sat down, you know, kind of slumped in the chair. I was like looking at places. I was like, oh, no, I'm going to call Best Buy before I go back out again, and they had it. So this is the middle of February.
Yeah.
You know, we both live in the Midwest, so we know Midwestern winters.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, and I live in a nice area that doesn't like to get plowed to the last minute.
Oh, fantastic.
So I am slipping and sliding on this fucking road. Nearly, like, going to ditch a few times, rushing to Best Buy to pick up this game, to get it back home when it's snowing again. So I then have to shovel the driveway again before I leave to go to class. So I can get like an hour into this game. And I enjoyed it. Because again, I thought, oh, this is going to be the last Fire Emblem game. So Intelligent Systems wrote like a love letter to all Fire Emblem fans. And then it sold really well. And then all the weeps came in and we got Fates. And it was garbage. And then they made Echoes and no one bought Echoes.
But apparently it was really good.
It was amazing.
Yep, and then they made Three Houses, and Three Houses, I think, is the best-selling Fire Emblem game. Is that what they said?
I think so, and it's a good game. I mean,
totally.
I still prefer Echoes because I love Gaiden. Gaiden's like Gaiden and Path of Radiance like fluctuate like my favorite Fire Emblem game for different reasons, but both are great. But yeah, so the moral of the story is fuck you, GameStop. Lying to my face.
That's why you're going out of business.
That's so like at least everywhere else, like I went to, like Toys R Us around me when they were still open, Target, you know, Walmart, all these places. At least they looked. GameStop's like, oh no, we don't got it. That's tomorrow. I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, I hate it whenever game stores are like that, and it's like, no, I know it's out. Just give it to me.
That's...
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's. No, because I've always been a fan of Fire Emblem ever since, you know, Blazing Sword when we got that in the western region. Which, according to Intelligence Systems, they're making another remake. Next one we're going to get is the Binding Blade. If they do that, cool. I really hope they do a Binding Blade / Blazing Sword remake into one game.
Cool.
Because that would be great. Good old times. So, I got some other games I've been playing besides, you know, the Fire Emblem.
Okay, what do you got?
So I mentioned, I think this was probably back on our first episode, I think, that I picked up Assassin's Creed Rogue and Unity because they were like on sale or something.
Right,
and Unity was like free because of the Notre Dame fire or whatever. So I finished Rogue, really enjoyed it, questioned why I stopped playing these games, started playing Unity, realized why I stopped playing these games. Like, Unity came out.
So why'd you stop playing it?
Oh my! So Unity's a fucking buggy mess, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That one like had like the weird face bugs and stuff.
Like this game's like 5 years old. I'm playing it. I'm still encountering. Like, look, I was playing it earlier, and I had a guy like phase through a fence I was like, well, hold on, what? And like, I'm not a fan of how this game controls.
Yeah.
It's different. So like in other like Assassin's Creed games, like if you run up a wall, like the character you're playing is going to climb. No, you got to press another button to start climbing up the wall.
Yeah, I remember that being really weird.
You don't have like all your assassination techniques. You have to buy them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like so, like I mean, like I think in Brotherhood, like you had to wait a little bit before you can do the double assassination because you get the second hidden blade. But like after that, like I'm trying because I think in Rogue, like you automatically like start with like the second hidden blade, so you just like double assassinate. No, you have to buy that with points, and I think it's dumb. Okay. So,
isn't this the 4-player one?
It is. Okay. It's also the one that's pay to win.
Oh, it's pay to win.
So I don't know anything beyond like Unity because I stopped at 4 and I just picked up Rogue, loved it. But so there's these things called Helix points or something.
Okay.
So you buy them with real money for a microtransaction, and then you can use them to quote unquote hack to get later on like armor and weapons. But now. So if you just whip out your credit card, you can just like buy the best armor and like the best weapons you can. Just walk up, boom, 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 boom. Can't buy the assassin points though, which I would rather spend. But so here's what really pisses me off with this pay to win system. So Ubisoft loves their fucking towers, their synchronization towers.
Yeah, those things.
So there is a system when you go the spend your Helix points called the time saver options. No. So it pretty much synchronizes the towers without you actually synchronize them, because it'll just show you where everything's at.
Great.
For a total of 600 points, which is like $6.
Oh, fantastic.
Just to unlock the map. So I don't know, because I heard Origins and fucking Odyssey are pretty good. I heard Origins is kind of like a soft reboot for the series. I heard it has combat kind of similar to The Witcher, like The Witcher 3 and stuff. So I'm hoping Unity's just the bad apple in this situation, but
yeah, that's the one I've collectively heard is either the worst. That one or the Vita one, which is one I played.
So so here's the thing. So Rogue ends right where Unity begins.
Okay.
I still like Shay, the protagonist of Rogue, a whole lot better. Because him going from an assassin to a Templar makes fucking sense. And I love him as a character. I can't even remember the main character's name in Unity because I don't care about him. Like, his dad was an assassin that Shay killed at the end of Rogue. He was raised by this guy who you think maybe he was an assassin. No, he was a Templar. He was like the Grand Master, and then his daughter's taken his place, and you had a thing for his daughter, she had a thing for you. Now it's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only like 3 chapters in, and I hate it. Like, I'm not enjoying this game. Like, at all. It's so bad. Like, part of me just wants to stop and pick up Origins. Just to see how that plays. Another part of me is like, nah, you already spent like time on this. Might as well finish it. I mean, because Unity said, the French Revolution. You think, an interesting, set piece.
Oh yeah, totally.
But it's just like, it's kind of dumb. So the whole reason for the French Revolution even happened in this universe, by the way. So at the end of Rogue, your dad, who Shay kills, tells Shay, Connor and the American assassins already, started their revolution in America. Your plan's to stop, and Shay's like, well, we'll just start our own revolution here in France.
Wink.
So the Templars are behind the French Revolution, just to topple the government.
God, okay.
Look, I really like playing as a Templar in Rogue. But then Unity's just like, nope, assassins are the good guys. Remember that all Templars are bad guys. Even though we just spent the entire last game saying that some Templars are good guys. It's just, I hate it.
Yeah, I only really put time into Assassin's Creed 2 and a little bit that Vita game. That Vita game was bad.
So I've never played 2, but I played Brotherhood and Revelations. And I've always found that funny because I can just go out and buy the Ezio trilogy for PS4 and play 2. Because I played 1, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4, Rogue Unity. Like, that's it. Like, I haven't played 2, and I guess there's another one called, like, Freedom Cries, which I didn't know about till recently.
Oh, I had no idea what that is.
So I guess it was originally supposed to be DLC for 4.
Okay.
But Ubisoft released its own, like, standalone, like, 5-hour game.
You said Freedom Cries?
Something like that.
Okay. That's weird.
But, so, like, because the only reason I'm doing this is because I heard Odyssey's good. And I kind of want to play Odyssey. But if Odyssey's good, I don't want to go back and play garbage.
Right, yeah.
So
might as well shovel through the garbage right now.
Look, this is how I was with JoJo's, right? I knew Part 6 was bad, but I had to get the Steel Ball Run somehow.
Part 6 is fine.
It's... No, Brent. No matter what you say, you are wrong. Part 6 is bad.
Okay, Part 6 has the part where I think it's Anasui goes, "Where the fuck is Mickey Mouse?" And I'm like, that's pretty good.
Look, just because it has memes doesn't make it good. But anyway, so Britt, you know how you talked about your Metal Wolf Chaos? You got that nice re-release.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Yakuza and how 3 and 5 are coming to PS4.
And 4.
Yeah, it's just 3 through 5.
Yeah, 3 through 5. The Yakuza Remastered Collection was announced.
Ooh, I'm picking this up, but I'm not going to play it for a while.
Yeah, I got the physical edition pre-ordered because they said it was going to be limited.
Oh, like, so when they first announced it, like, they had the pre-order up, and then it was, like, sold out instantly.
Oh, really?
Right, because I think, like, RPG site, like, linked to the actual website, the English website.
Yeah. And
you could pre-order there, and it said they were sold out, but then RGG, the official Twitter, is like, hey, you can pre-order it now. I'm just like, give me this.
It comes with a case for Yakuza 5 on the PS3.
That is the only reason I want the physical edition.
I'm like, that's such a good touch. Yeah, they're going through and, like, re-localizing all of them.
So, like... So 3's out now.
Yes, if you can buy it digitally, and you get 3 right now.
And then, like, 4 and 5, you'll get them for free then when they release. And because I know 5's February 2020. I can't remember when 4 is.
Yeah, I want to say 4 is, like, November or October.
But, yeah, so it's like... I mean, I could wait to play the physical, get the physical copy of it, because I've already went through them. I don't need to play them in, remastered HD, mostly because 3 right now is kind of the worst one.
Yeah, but they did go back and re-add in, like, the Cabaret Club stuff.
But they took out the side story where Kiryu's chased by the cross-dressing man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was culturally insensitive. Even in Japan, they did it because Kiryu referred to him as an it or her as an it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like,
yeah, it's a little.
It was really like homosexual, like drag queen stereotypes.
Okay.
Since times have changed, they're like, yeah, it doesn't exist. They also took out Kiryu's cigarette. Kiryu no longer smokes on the cover of 3.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not cool anymore to smoke. Smoking's bad, kids.
Yeah. Then I know also in Yakuza 4 they're going to have to change the police officer.
Yeah, they got him a new voice actor and a new face.
That new face doesn't look great.
I mean... I'm not going to buy it digitally now. When 4 comes out, I might buy it digitally because out of the 3 coming out, 3 through 5, 4 is probably my favorite.
Yeah, 4 is really good.
Well, because 4 is really good, because 4 is, like, I feel like it's more tightly knitted with its plot.
Yeah.
Instead of 5 being, here's 5 characters, they all relate somehow.
Man, 4 has the absolutely dumbest plot twist. Oh my god,
I remember getting to that. Happened.
I remember getting to that, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I remember that happened. You just reminded me. I'm like, wait, hold on, yeah, that gets to be in HD, and people get to experience that now. And properly translated English for the first time.
Yeah, the localization for Yakuza 4 wasn't bad, because they finally stopped doing the weird name-changing stuff that they did since Yakuza 1.
I thought they did that in 5. I thought in 4 was still...
No, in 4, like, they call Kiryu. They don't call him Kaz or anything.
I swear that doesn't happen until 5. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but yeah, no, it was... Oh, really weird with Majima going Kazi.
Yeah.
And Haruko calling Majima Uncle Majima. I'm like, this needs to stop. Please.
Yeah. It's like, this is a series that has Japanese voice actors, takes place in Japan. Go ahead and leave the honorifics on.
Look, if they, decide they want to, add in the English, dub of 3 through 5 and bring Mark Hamill back for Majima.
I would legitimately play with that.
Well, see, because that's the thing, because Judgment had dual audio.
Yeah.
So, if, they just want to sneak that in, just sneak Mark Hamill back in. Because he did a great job at Majima in the first game.
Okay, they just replaced Majima's voice, no one else's.
I'd be fine with that. I really love his Japanese voice actor too, though.
And like, no one questions why he's speaking English. They're all speaking Japanese.
Because it's just something Majima would do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, mostly for that PS3 case. Because that's a
really nice touch.
Which is why 3 and 4 on one disc, with 5's on his own disc. So you can stick the 5 disc in the PS3 box.
Yeah.
See, it's Sega. Sega knows, man. They're like, we can make money off of this. Which is nice. I'm really loving the Yakuza love. Maybe now with Sega we'll translate the other games into English.
That'd be cool. You got the Samurai games, you got the PSP games.
Yeah, Sega. Maybe you should do that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I saw a scene going around on Twitter from Yakuza 5. It's
when you're trying to deliver the ramen soup and the people are stuck.
Yeah, and there's just like this chain of people slipping on the sidewalk coming towards you that you have to dodge.
Yeah.
And then if you don't, you just fall on your ass.
Yeah. Like, Saejima has, like, the weirdest shit going on in 5.
Yeah, he does that. He fights a bear.
He fights a bear. He fights a god. Multiple gods. I take that back. He escapes from prison again.
Okay, so he's back in prison. Okay.
Also, slight spoiler. So at the start of his chapter, I forgot there's like a plot reason, like he's going back to 5. It's something to do with the Tojo clan. I forget the exact reason. And he goes back to prison. He escapes. He lives in a hunting village for a bit. There's a hunting mini game. That's where his trainer's at, and you gotta fight mountain gods, and you go to the city, and doing all that jazz, and yeah.
Deliver soup
as a side mission.
Yeah.
Because Akiyama got really screwed in 5, because he only has like half a chapter.
Oh, that sucks. I like Akiyama.
Well, it's because, first chapter is Kiryu, second is Saejima, third is Haruka, third part 2 is Akiyama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Then 4 is like the baseball player guy. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, there is a baseball player.
Who former baseball player turned adult entertainment reporter.
Oh, okay.
I'm just having 5 flashbacks. I'm just thinking, what was this plot?
Oh, I haven't played 5.
So like the baseball player, like his like first like mission thing, like his first story mission. So he has to interview this hostess, quote unquote, that worker at a soap land. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Not a prostitute.
Yeah, they just sell soap down at the soap land.
Do you not know what a soap land is, Brent?
I know what a soap land is. I'm doing a bit.
I choose not to believe your innocence, anyways. But she can't, because she's too distressed because her younger brother has a job at a security firm and just keeps breaking all these objects at the museum. So he apparently breaks this... Yeah. So apparently he breaks this bat. And they're like, well, you gotta pay like the million yen for this bat. He's like, no, I didn't break this bat. So the baseball player walks in, he's like, oh, this bat's fake.
Oh, shit.
And they're like, what? And then they fight him, and then it turns out the security firm's run by a Yakuza family.
Okay.
And it's whatever. And the Yakuza guy's like, oh yeah, the kid's fine, but you, the one that made the fake bat, we're gonna talk. You're losing a finger. So, you rescue the brother. She's like, yeah, do you work with my sister at the grocery store? He's like, yes. And then you go to the soap plant, do your interview, and he gets a free bath.
Okay.
With all the services.
Oh, okay.
Yakuza 5 was so dumb.
Yeah, I think I'm going to play like a little bit of 5. I played like... Do you start out as Kiryu in that game, right? As a taxi driver?
As a taxi driver.
If you playing the anti-crazy taxi, you got to like...
Oh, that reminds me. So... They reference Eurobeat, and I love it.
Yes, they do. I remember that.
Because, like, you hire this guy at the taxi office, he's like, yeah, you know, you change the music to stuff like this. You know, it's really popular in, like, racing animes. It's called a Eurobeat, and Kiryu's like, I don't know what this is. What is this? You know, I just had a thought.
Yeah.
So, the PS4 has, like, that Spotify Play option, where you can play music while you're playing games. Right?
Yeah, they added a bunch of Eurobeat on Spotify.
So you know, just whenever you do the race sections as Kiryu, you just load that up.
Okay, yeah.
Because, I mean, like, they have, like, their own quote-unquote Eurobeat songs in the game. They aren't bad. But I'm not gonna lie, when I, you know, had my Spotify open, I just played Eurobeat while playing those sections. Admittedly, it made me drive better.
All right. You have any other games that you played recently?
No, that's about it. Is all I really want to talk about.
All right. Well, I've gotten through some anime and manga recently.
I watched a few episodes of Dr. Stone. That's been about it.
How is Dr. Stone?
So I've watched the first 4 episodes. I think.
Okay.
I was off for once on a Saturday, and I woke up kind of early. I'm just laying in bed. I was like, man, I got nothing to do. Let's check out this Dr. Stone. It's all right. I like how I learn something every episode about science.
Okay, cool.
It's nice. I heard good things. It's good.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about the manga, so I want to check it out at one point.
I'm be willing to check out more episodes when they come out.
Yeah. So I finished a manga called Pluto. Have you heard of this?
It's not a planet.
No, it's a manga by the creator of Monster and
Is it in
20th Century
space?
Boys. No, so
Is this a star Eddie Murphy?
No, it's so you know Astro Boy.
Yes.
I guess it adapts an arc from Astro Boy, but turns it into like a thriller. So Astro Boy is a character in this. Of course, his name is Adam because it's going by the the original Japanese one. So basically, like you have these really high level robots. Like Adam is one of them. The main character, his name it's a German name, so I'm gonna just butcher it immediately. It's like Geist or something like that. Yeah, and he works for Europool, and there's this weird case of like the strongest robots in the world are being killed for some mysterious reason, and and he's kind of on the case trying to figure it out, and it's really interesting. If you're a fan of Monster, you'll probably end up liking it.
Is it Mega Man? Is he the killer?
I thought you said you haven't read this. Shit.
I knew it! Dr. Wowie!
But yeah, it's pretty good. Like, there's not really much else I can say. It's like, if you liked kind of, like, stories about robots dealing with the thought of humanity, it's that's kind of like all over it. It's pretty good.
All right.
All right, yeah, did that. The JoJo Part 5 anime finished. Did you catch?
I believe you mean the piano finish, but yes.
Yes. Piano Part 5.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Piano was done.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the anime adaptation. Did you finish it?
No. Like,
okay.
I think I stopped episode 14. I just haven't gone back to watch any of it. So did you see that tweet DiGiorno sent out?
Yes, I saw DiGiorno's tweet. Man, it's like the social media guy for DiGiorno's Pizza has been waiting for this day.
He's been sitting on this tweet.
He's like, all right, Part 5 anime is coming out. We got a chance to do some marketing here.
Do you think he made like a scheduled tweet? Like, just
maybe.
In case? Like, maybe. He thought of it, he's like, hold on, I need to do this now, I'll forget.
Yeah.
So he made a scheduled tweet?
Yeah. So it was pretty good. My opinion on Part 5 has improved a bit. I wasn't too hot on it because I had to like finish the original manga with the
poor translation.
Yeah, like I had to switch halfway through.
Yeah, I've been there.
Like King Crimson still makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's always made sense to me, but like.
Oh yeah, it's
like
it was kind of confusing with the old translation, but I got the hang of it.
Well, look, so King Crimson, just to explain to people who truly don't understand. Yeah. Time is on a singular line. King Crimson can see 10 seconds into the future. King Crimson is at point A. Point B is what he can see. He then makes for point A and point B happen at the same time.
Yep.
That's King Crimson.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, my opinion on it has definitely improved. I still find the Rolling Stones chapter really weirdly placed.
Sleeping Slaves, gotta get that epilogue.
Yeah, it's like, it makes sense totally, like, to be there, but also just feels really weird.
I think Purple Hate's feedback also has another epilogue. It is really weird.
Really?
Yeah,
I read a bit of Purple Hate's feedback.
Because I think it as, like, they're at, like, somebody's grave, quote unquote, totally not a sticky man. Anyways.
Yeah. So, okay, so, Fugo in Part 5, people are like, oh, Araki had to write him out.
Which
because he's too strong.
Did. That's not why he wrote him out, though.
Okay, but as to why didn't Fugo join them?
What because do you think he was supposed to be a traitor.
But what if Fugo can't swim? Huh?
But they're on a boat, and he was on a boat to begin with.
No, because remember Narancia had to swim to the boat, and Fugo was just kind of left there. What if Fugo can't swim?
Brent, I hate you.
There we go. We solved Part 5.
Or Fugo was supposed to be a traitor, but Rocky's like, that was like, nah, I don't like that idea anymore.
Yeah, that's why is it Green Day?
Yeah, see.
Yeah, that's why he is the way it is.
Oh, see, because like, I explained this to people, and I just, like, you can tell, because we're like, well, we don't know where Fugo would be. I'm like, it's totally the Green Day fight.
Oh, yeah,
because
their
makes
powers
sense.
are so similar.
Because they're so similar. We both had a friend once who really wanted to argue, no, that doesn't make sense. And it does. Yeah. And we won't go into that.
Yeah. So yeah, I finished that. My opinion on Part 5 has improved, definitely. Then I watched 2 anime movies. I watched Paprika. Right. Have you seen Paprika?
I've heard very good things about Paprika.
Okay, are you familiar with Satoshi Kon's stuff?
Yes.
Perfect Blue and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is like the last movie that he did. It's all about like these scientists make a machine that let you go into people's dreams. Now, I haven't seen the movie Inception, but from what I understand, Inception was heavily inspired by this movie.
Is there tops? Do they spin?
I No, I don't think so.
It's Leonardo da Vinci there.
No.
Okay.
But they're kind of like, it's kind of confusing in the way it's presented, because it's like, there's a bunch of dreams and the interpretation of dream worlds and stuff. It's really good. It might not make sense 100% of the time, because like the whole like idea with like dream worlds and stuff. But it's a really beautiful looking movie. It sounds great, and it's pretty cool. I definitely recommend it.
Nice.
And then I watched something called Robot Carnival. So this is a collection of shorts from around, I want to say, the 80s or so, like 88 or so. I bought the Blu-ray for this because it was on sale. And it's all the shorts are about robots. There's like 9 different ones. It's like, here's this one that's kind of like Frankenstein. Here's this one where, like someone tries to invade Japan with like a medieval-looking robot, and they have to fight him back and stuff like that. Okay. If you're looking for like a really good anthology robot series, it's like an hour and a half long to watch all of them. It's pretty good. Like there's really good animation throughout and really good directing, some good music stuff. And also the Blu-ray is super good. Blu-ray is from Discotek, who do really good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. It's pretty cool. And so, in terms of movies and TV stuff, I only watched one. I wanted to watch the Invader Zim special, which you watched, but I did not get time. So let me talk. Let me talk about the movie I watched real quick.
All right.
So, have you seen Wild Wild West?
I feel like at one point in my childhood I have. I just don't remember it.
So the only thing I knew about Wild Wild West is that Will Smith was in it, and it was apparently like a complete commercial failure.
It was.
Like, you look at most expensive movies ever made, and I want to say it's in like the top 10 or something like that. And so I had no idea. Like, I had no idea what was going to be bad or anything, and I was very pleasantly surprised.
Did you know about the Wild Wild West rap?
Yes, I did. Very familiar. It is number 24 on the most expensive movies list. It cost $276 million. That's in our today's money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, I knew about the rap. I've heard the rap before. And I was pleasantly surprised by the movie. I guess this is like an adaptation of like some old show from like the 50s or something like that.
Yeah.
And whatever, I didn't really know much about it. But yeah, just really pleasantly surprised. It's a fun comedy film. It's great watching a movie that you can tell that the writer sat down and wrote jokes into the script, didn't just go to the actors and be like, hey, you guys should just ad-lib the whole time. Yeah. Which is something that happens in some modern comedy movies.
Most modern comedy movies, some would say.
Yeah. And just like a really tight script, it's a delight. There's a giant spider, a giant robot spider.
Who made Wild Wild West, like the company wise?
Wild Wild West, like the special
studio wise, like who?
Oh, was it who? Let me double check this. Who did Warner Bros?
Okay, because I was wanting to make a Spider-Man Disney joke, but I can't.
And the effects were done by Industrial Light and Magic, so the Star Wars people.
Oh, so I can still bring this around to be Disney about Disney and Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Something Tom Holland. Something Disney. Sony Spider-Man.
Obviously, the best way to do this is to integrate Wild Wild West into the MCU.
Exactly.
Bring back Will Smith. Bring back the giant spider. Okay, so I didn't know this, but the reason why there's a giant spider in Wild Wild West is this producer named John Peters.
Right.
So he was making this movie called like Superman Lives? Was that it? No. It's like he was making some Superman movie that was gonna have Nicolas Cage in it. But he was
Yeah. Nicolas Cage Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was so obsessed with the third act of the movie being that Superman fight a giant spider. He wanted there to just be a giant spider fight in Superman. Then the movie got canned, and he put the giant spider in Wild Wild West.
Look, I would love to see Nicolas Cage fight a giant mechanical spider.
That would be pretty good. That would be very fun. Will Smith fighting a giant mechanical spider? Pretty fun. There's like it's just like a really solid comedy film. There's this dialogue exchange kind of in the middle of the movie that this takes place in like the 1800s, and the main character, the main villain, his name is Loveless, and he's a guy who was like injured in the war, so he's only half a body, and he has like a steampunk mechanical wheelchair to take him around and everything.
Like Darth Maul, but go on.
Yeah. It is Will Smith and him having a conversation. Will Smith keeps making jokes about how he doesn't have the lower half of his body, and Loveless keeps making jokes about the fact that that Will Smith is black, and like slavery jokes and stuff. And it's just like this quick like 20 to 30 second dialogue exchange, and it is hilarious and brutal. It's a really, like, I can't believe people don't talk about how great this movie is. It's legitimately a delight. The only awards that it won were a bunch of, like, Raspberry Awards being like, oh, this is worst screenplay and worst insert song and all this other stuff. And, like, no, the screenplay is great. It's a really tight script.
So is it actually good, or is it just something... guilty pleasure of yours?
It is a legitimately good movie. I mean that very seriously.
And I say The Room is a legitimately good movie, and I get laughed at.
I think The Room can be a legitimately good movie.
It is a legitimately good movie. It is hilarious.
Yes. Yeah, totally. Yeah, and like it's just a really solid movie that I'll probably end up watching again in a few months with some friends when I'm trying to convince them that Wild Wild West is good. But yeah, that's the only real like movie that I watched. So you watched 2 specials, I believe.
Yeah, so who remembers the Hey Arnold movie that came out like a year or 2 ago?
Wait, hold on. A Hey Arnold movie came out a year ago?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Was it a made-for-TV movie?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I didn't watch it. I don't have cable.
So do you remember how Hey Arnold ended on that cliffhanger? Like, he found, like, his parents' journal, but, like, they never did anything with it.
You mean in the movie?
No, so the last episode of Hey Arnold...
Oh, I don't remember that.
...was he found his parents' journal, and his, like, kind of like an Argisar and his parents. And then it ends with him, like, peeling, like, the last 2 pages apart, and he finds a map of, like, where they were going in South America. And Hey Arnold just ends there.
Okay, I don't remember that.
So for like a decade, we never got any closure. So they made the Hey Arnold movie, the Jungle movie, for closure. It was alright. I say that because I got closure from this TV show for about a decade. Otherwise, it's pretty not good. So Nickelodeon hyped this up about this Hey Arnold movie. Did not get the viewership that it wanted. Mm-hmm. So they put the Rocko special and the Invader Zim movie on the shelf until they sold it to Netflix. And that's when we got these.
Alright, that might be for the better, because, like Netflix, probably more people could watch it.
Which, there's that. In my personal opinion, out of the 3, the Invader Zim movie is probably the best. Rocko falls down there with Hey Arnold for me being a disappointment, I guess. Like,
okay.
So, Hey
I
Arnold,
was not okay. All right, go ahead.
So I was gonna say, Hey Arnold for me was that closure, and it was nice to get. Rocko's Modern Life ended on like a canon ending.
Yeah, I was never the biggest fan of Rocko's Modern Life.
I mean, I go back now and I enjoy it for all the adult like humor that I didn't get as a kid.
Yeah, they end by going to space, right?
So, the last episode from I remember, it's 2 of Filbert's kids find this banana and they ask him what it is, and he tells this whole story about then how they all ended up in space, and at some point they all came back.
Okay.
Static Cling is they've been in space for 20 years. Haven't aged a day.
Yep.
Somehow survived without food and water.
I mean, that's how space works.
And then they come back, and it's not the 90s anymore, and they want... So this whole movie is about accept and change. Good message.
Yeah, good solid message.
But it's only 45 minutes long, so you can tell this was made... Like the show on like Nickelodeon, like it has a quote-unquote hour special with 50 minutes of commercials.
Yeah.
Because it's like 40... Like, somewhere between like 42 and 45 minutes long. So it's that right length. But they did like I thought they were going to do. They have like a bunch of filler at the beginning. And like stuff doesn't really go anywhere. And then they kind of rush kind of the conclusion in the last couple of minutes.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing.
So like the whole like... So the big heads, I think... Is that what they're called? They're called the big heads, I think. Also, their son Rolf becomes their daughter Rachel. Cool, right, whatever.
Yeah.
That's
good.
I
remember seeing
good trans representation. Like it's not in your face about it. It's brought up. It's there. They're accepting of it. It's okay. Ed Bighead having a realization that he lost his job, he lost his house, and now his son's now his daughter. He's not very accepting of that because it's too much changing at once. Yeah. Again, it's human and it makes sense. Like that's fine. What I'm not okay with is that, like, Rocko was only along just so, Rachel can bring back the Fatheads. His favorite cartoon.
Okay.
And he's kind of like an asshole in, like, the last 5 minutes. Because he brings it back. Rachel brings it back. Yeah. But as a new baby character, the Fatheads, and Rocko doesn't like that because that's not his TV show. And then he's pretty much just told to shut up and accept it, and he does.
Huh. Okay.
So, yeah, I feel like the ending was rushed.
Yeah, definitely.
But they had all this. But they had all this fluff in it to show, oh, this is the 90s. This, the 21st century with drones and Starbucks and energy drinks. I feel like this wasn't. Being honest, like I feel like I don't really know why they brought it back. I don't think Rocko really had that big of a fan base personally. Because like you said, I wasn't really a big fan of it like growing up. Now, yeah, I can look at it. Oh, it's funny. Rocko worked at a sex line. They went to a restaurant called the Choky Chicken. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, like, if I were to rank it out of 10, I don't know, maybe like a 5? Like with the Hangover movie. Invader Zim, though.
I've seen some clips from this, and I really want to watch it.
So, like, Rocko had, like, some meta jokes, like, haha, whatever. I fucking giggled like a little schoolgirl at the meta jokes they did in Invader Zim.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I loved it. Like, there's, like, one... it was a later one. I didn't giggle as much as the first one. But Dib's like, it's been 10 years. Gab's like, it's been 2 days. And it's like...
Okay.
But there's like one, like, really early on. I wish I could remember it, but I couldn't. But, like, I giggled. But, like, so this opens, and, like, Dib's, like, giving the whole rundown, like, what the show is about. But it's done, like, in an anime style.
Yeah.
Very JoJo-esque.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm 10 years old. And he's like
12
super
years
buff.
Old. It is like,
super buff
hold
and
on
7
here.
feet tall.
No, it's great. So, the Invader Zim movie is... So, Zim's been missing for a long time, is all they say. So, Dib's session's kind of gone away, but it hasn't because he's been in his room until Zim comes back. So, there's a line in the movie where Zim goes, "You're more chair than man now." I swear that's how it goes. Because he's gotten, like, so fat. I'm just sitting in this computer chair, trying to figure out what Zim is. She's, like, merged with the chair. And this entire time, Zim's just been hiding in the toilet. Like, it's just really, like, this so good. Like, the scene where, like, Dib and Zim finally come back. And Dib's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm waiting for my arch nemesis, Dib." And he's like, "I am Dib." He's like, "You're Dib! You're more chair than man now." But, it's, like, there's some jokes. Like... They have like a taco stand. Dib's like, "I thought you loved that taco stand." He's like, "No, I hated it. Girl loved it. I ate a baby." He did. I'm like, this is exactly what I remember Zim being, and it's great. So this is whole thing. So the whole plot is, so Zim's been hiding because he's been planning his ultimate plan.
Yeah.
But he can't remember what phase 2 was.
Okay.
So then he contacts the Tallest, and they pretty much just tell him, like, we don't like you, we're not coming to see you, and that gets him, like, all depressed. And then some slight spoilers. He used to press at first, but then after Dib reveals, like, this, like, peace bracelet, like, his dad's making for peace status, that's powered by child energy.
My child energy.
So in this universe, Dr. Membrane states that children have an untapped energy potential. Just to power anything. So they're gonna, like, hold hands, like, across the world, and they're gonna sing and bring world peace with their energy.
Ah, hands across America. Okay.
Hands across the planet.
Oh, okay. Even bigger.
Mm-hmm. So it's great. So then, like, it's just this nice foreshadowing, because I feel a split second when Zim sees the bracelet, he snaps off his depression, but then goes back into it. Because later on, Zim uses this to teleport the whole planet right in front of the Armada fleet of his species. Because they only fly in a straight line.
Okay.
So that's why he gets all bummed out, because, like, he's like, well, they have to be near me by now, and they're not. They're, like, millions of light years away. So when he does this, he creates a hole in space-time called a Florpus.
Okay.
Which just all realities, like, merge together at once in the Florpus, causing, mass destruction.
Yeah.
I won't go into more. It's a great film. It's just a lot of great jokes. Like, there's one that you learn that Dr. Membrane as a child wanted to make friends with sharks, but they ate his arms, so he has robot arms.
Yep,
Like,
I saw that clip going around.
Like, it's so good. Like, watch it as soon as you can, because it's just, like...
I will.
Because, like, again, this Invader Zim film wasn't needed, but I'm happy we got it.
Okay.
Because Invader Zim was, like, it got canceled, like, halfway through season 2.
Oh, right.
Because it wasn't getting the viewership it wanted. So, like, the last episode we got from them was, like, the Christmas special. So, it's nice to see that come back. And it's still, like, Invaders... Like, the art style is different. Like, it's not... It's more, I guess, rounder, I guess I want to say.
Okay.
It's still the same art style, slightly different. But it's still that same humor I remember it being back in the 2000s. And it's just a wonderful time.
That's really great to hear. Just a nice, like, reboot. Or, like a sequel years later that ends up being pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably rank it somewhere between an 8, maybe an 8.5, because somewhere between, like, an 8 and a 9.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Have you watched anything else?
I'm trying to think if I have or haven't. Because I feel like I've watched something on Netflix recently, but I think that just might have been Invader Zim.
Yeah. The only thing I've really watched recently was Wild Wild West.
You know what we could talk about?
What?
That Twin Peaks box.
Oh, the big Twin Peaks box?
What is it? Twin Peaks A to Z?
No, Z to A.
Z to A.
Because it's, backwards.
Yes.
I had it pre-ordered, then I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I already own all of this.
I mean, same, but I still want it.
Yeah, me too. If only it wasn't like, hey, we got these discs shoved into these cardboard sleeves. Which I'm like, eh.
Look. If it supports Twin Peaks, I'll buy it. Because I have a problem with the best television show ever.
Yeah, I really like the... So they announced 2. They announced the one that is like the complete everything.
Right.
Then they announced one that's just the both TV series, season 1, 2, and the return. Right. I really like the box for that one, just the TV series one.
I have not seen that one.
It looks... I think it looks more interesting.
Because I really like what they did with the return box.
Me too, yeah.
You take it out, yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. I don't know where it is. Okay. Yeah, so I do already own the entire mystery and a limited event series box sets.
I mean, same, but you own the books.
Yes, I do. The final dossier and the other one.
Secret History of Twin Peaks, I believe.
Yes, I own both of them.
But have you read them?
Not so much the Secret History. I read through most of the final dossier.
You're supposed to read the Secret History before the return. It fills in holes.
I think I read most of the Secret History. I think it's been a while.
It fills in some holes and it's great. And they talk about Roswell a lot.
Oh right.
I just love how it's like talking about Lewis and Clark and then Roswell. It's just a good chunk of just Roswell and aliens.
Yeah, man. Then there was a. Oh, what else? I'm trying to think. So yeah, like this Zeta A collection also has a 4K Blu-ray of the original pilot for the series, and also on that is I think the original episode 8 of The Return.
Hold on, original episode 8. Hold on, what?
I don't remember exactly. Here we go. The missing pieces 4K ultra high def versions of original series pilot and part A of a limited event series Behind the Curtain. It might just be it might just be episode 8. I don't know, this description kind of sucks.
Which one was episode 8? Is that the one with the
That's one where it's like, all right, the first part is they're driving in the dark, and then there's the Nine Inch Nails song, and then it's just the Roswell.
Episode. That is the episode. I'm like
the best episode.
It's just the fact they got 9 Inch Nails.
The 9 Inch Nails perform a whole song in the middle of the episode.
Hold on. You get some stuff with the doppelganger, 9 Inch Nails. Lynch happens. Episode over.
Yeah.
Like, Lynch happens. It's 90% of the episode.
Yeah, you get that old thing from the 1950s and the dude running into the radio station.
Got a light.
This is the water. This is the well.
Got a light.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Like, that whole section was just... This is why Lynch had to negotiate, like, what he could do in the series. Because he wanted this in there.
Yeah, because, like, they were only going to give him, like, 9 episodes?
And he's like, no, I want more. Like, why? He's like, I want an entire episode dedicated to this. And they're just like, okay.
I'm glad he got it.
Well, so, I'm really upset you deleted that server, the Twin Peaks server.
Yeah, I forget when I did that. It was a while ago.
Because there was proof in there that I called the fucking ending to The Return.
Oh, yeah?
Months before it happened. And I was so upset that I was right. It's not because, that's the ending. I was like, how was I right? How was I right? That's the bullshit. I was like, no, I'm supposed to be wrong. I'm supposed to be dumber than Lynch, not on his level.
You've watched so much Lynch that you're now thinking on his level.
That actually explains so much. Holy shit.
Next thing you know, you're going to be in your kitchen cooking quinoa.
I was going to be... So... I love... Have you seen that interview? I forget who did the interview with him, but they asked, did you watch the finale? And he's like, no. He's like, I was working on a desk. And then he built that desk. That. I love that so much.
Yeah. Have you seen the interview where he's in his kitchen, it's in black and white, and then he's just like, we're making quinoa. And then he makes quinoa.
Like, he's such a weird guy, and I love it.
I wish he would have gone through directing episode 6 of Star Wars. That would... I want to see that.
David, if you're listening, please come on the podcast. We'd love to interview you. But,
we'll talk about your PS2 commercials.
But please make that episode 6. Look, I already enjoy Star Wars, right? But
yeah,
do episode 6. Right, just
yeah, just remake it.
Just remake it. Look, all right, it's fine.
Just do what you did with that one web series and just animate it.
Yeah. God, why is David Lynch just such a treasure?
He's so great.
He's so old now. I'm afraid he's gonna die.
I hope he gets to make something else.
I do too. Something that's not Twin Peaks season 4, because I don't want a season 4.
Me either. I think it's perfect the way it ended.
It's the way it ended is just there.
It's like there, great, fantastic.
Could he do a season 4? Somehow, he would find a
totally.
way.
You probably
I don't
could
want
do a
that,
season
though.
4.
Like I have to go back and watch The Return.
Me too.
Because it's just...
I've only seen it the one time whenever it was airing.
Yeah, then we talked about it. Like, I remember when that was airing, because it's always on Sunday nights.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I would have to be in work every Monday morning at like 5.
Yep.
But like they didn't air till like 9-10 o'clock. Whenever the airtime was for The Return. So I went in with like no sleep. But I was like, I don't care, Twin Peaks. We need to do it. We need to force Chewie to watch season 3.
Yes, we need to force him to actually watch it, so then he'll stop saying it's bad.
Wait, because he dropped off at episode 7.
Episode 8's the best one.
But yeah,
Episode 8 is like, what the fuck? It's one of the weirdest pieces of television that I've ever seen.
and it's great. See,
So
I like
good.
the same thing he says about season 3. I say about the Fire Walk with Me. And he doesn't understand
really?
why I don't like Fire Walk with Me.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I did not know that you didn't like Firewalk with Me.
It's just, how do I put it? Like, I can see what Lich is trying to do.
Yeah.
With, like, the information. I just feel like it was not presented the way it should have, I guess.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Look, I'm going to admit, right, when they're in the fucking whorehouse, that entire scene, I just kind of fast forward because nothing was happening.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is like 15 minutes, just them in the whorehouse and just boobies. I'm just like, I want to get on with the plot, please.
And then there's David Bowie.
Yeah, David Bowie scenes are great.
Remember how in season 3 David Bowie's a giant tea kettle?
Just don't spoil it.
I mean, that's not a spoiler. Like, I don't know what they're supposed to do with that information if they haven't seen Twin Peaks.
Because, like, that happened after he died, so they got, like, the impressionists to do it, and they just made him a giant tea kettle. It's just...
Yeah. It's like, they did, like, weird stuff because people had already died. Like, the guy that played Major Briggs died in, like, 2006.
Mm-hmm.
And, that one guy who was in the red room, the midget.
Oh, that was because that's because of his contract or whatever.
Yeah, also I think that guy was an asshole.
He was, because they wouldn't give him his pay, so he went off saying, like, David Lynch murdered his best friend and raped his daughter or something.
Yeah, something like that. And so they just made him a tree.
I just love it. They explained he just evolved.
Yeah. It's like, man, I'm just remembering the weirdest stuff from season 3, like One Punch Man. British One Punch Man.
Holy shit, like, I forgot.
He comes in to save the day.
Or the fact that they renamed the giant the Fireman.
Yeah, I like that.
Was one of my favorite screenshots from, I think it's Omnish Whoosh. You should follow it on Twitter. Because it's just a random screenshots. He's like, the fireman told me to come here. I'm like, out of context, this is great.
Oh, man.
Oh, because was that... what episode was that? I'm trying to remember now. Because it just got really weird seeing all the characters just be old. Man. Man, Snake became a car salesman. The Fonz became a cop.
I forget his name. Jacoby became like Alex Jones.
I fucking love that. Shove your way out of the shit with the golden shovel.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm just remembering when we watched like Twin Peaks season 1 for the first time. As a
Yeah,
group,
I remember that.
and we just kept making jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of it without any other way. With R's for raincoat.
Yeah, because I think we had all played Deadly Premonition.
So it's all started. I can't remember why, but I was like, man, I'm sure you watched this. And this is back when I had my old Twitter handle, and she was like, yeah, I want to watch it too. Want to see how much Deadly Premonition. So we started watching it. Then like you hopped on, someone else hopped on. We all just kind of watched it, and we had like a really weird schedule to watch this at.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because of the time zones. Because Chewie lives in fucking Hungary.
Yeah.
Wait for this man to wake up. Hold on, I'll be back. I have to get a haircut.
Oh, the haircut delay.
The haircut delay. And then I just remembered, like, we're saying that we're watching it. We just hear, like, this noise happen. I'm like, was that a seal? No, that was my dad sneezing, but we do have a pet seal. I'm like, Chewie, what the fuck's going on at your house? You have a pet seal.
That's just how it is in Hungary.
I guess.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of the 4 a.m. Boys. As always, I've been Brent.
I've been Andrew.
And we will see you next time, wherever 4 a.m. happens.
I hope it's the Black Lodge.
Hopefully.
Or not hopefully, because the Black Lodge is the bad place.
That means next podcast we got to talk backwards the whole time, and I got to...
Oh, no.
Oh, that would be fucking terrible.
No, it's hold on. Every fourth word would have to be backwards, because remember, the ring finger is the spiritual finger.
Mm-hmm, yeah, 4 a.m., okay.
See, we're...
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
ABC 圭一ですイェイ大石ですさあさあ皆さんご一緒に事件の謎に迫りましょう Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you you kill me No ひなみざわ私、沖宮署の大石と申します。よかったら私の車でお話ししませんか？取って食いやしませんよ。安心してください。お話聞かせていただけますね、前原圭一さん。
どうも前原圭一です。割と普通の男子そんな感じ。引っ越し最高思った切な秘密の匂い狂った日常。被害者なのか加害者なのかなんだか混乱しています。よそ者だからそんな理由マジっすか
Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you you kill me No ひなみざわ
Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you you kill me No ひなみざわ一体何だって言うんだ俺が何をしたって言うんだみんな仲良しなんだよのどかな村なんだ鬼隠しって何のことなんだよよ
要注意人物
噛み合いませんね
噂の事件簿 ABC
圭一です
大石ですさあさあ皆さんご一緒に事件の鍵を見つけましょう Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you you kill me No ひなみざわ 待たせしました大石です。どうかしましたか？
どうかしましたかじゃないですよ。悲惨な事件、ずさんな捜査。
まあまあ少し落ち着いて、何がどうしたと言うんです？
俺じゃない、俺が現れたり呪いだったりたたりだったり、願えば人がいなくなったり気配消えたり消されたり。
大丈夫ですか前原さん、欲求不満で悩んでますか？
なんで？どうしてそういう話に持っていきますか？
まあ次戻ってますよ。バニーさんとか結構好きなんですよ私。
Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you, you kill me No ひなみざわ Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you, you kill me No ひなみざわ。一体どうなっちゃってるんだ？
困りましたね。
誰が何をしたって言うんだ？
知ってることは何でも話してください。
ごめんなさいごめんなさいって何なんだよ。
わー
みんな夢だろ？そうだよな。
本当にそうですか？はい。
Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you, you kill me No ひなみざわ Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you, you kill me No ひなみざわ Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you, you kill me No ひなみざわ Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you, you kill me 皆さんご一緒に Yeah!
Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you, you kill me No ひなみざわ Do you know お社様 Yes ひなみざわ I kill you, you kill me No ひなみざわ。
はい大石です。前原さんどうかしましたか？前原さん今どちらですか？わあ大変だ。Thank you